Institutions everywhere are taking a big-time hit this year. Places like the Buffalo Museum of Science saw more than a 50% decrease in attendance since the pandemic started.
Tonight, 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ali Tui is going in depth to find out how county funding will impact some of Western New York's most popular attractions.
Oh, here it comes.
Patricia Reed's enjoying a day at the Buffalo Zoo.
Oh, there he comes. Look.
It's a priority for the grandmother from West Seneca, who's been a member now for the last 12 years.
If we can get support for our Buffalo Bills and our Sabres and everything else, I think we need to start thinking about these things for our children.
Organizations like the zoo need the help. Buffalo Zoo president and CEO Nora Fletchall tells me the nation's third oldest zoo was facing a $4 million deficit, but that shrunk to $1 or $2 million with the help of community donations.
It is going to be a more significant deficit than we have probably ever faced, at least from what we can tell from our records.
The zoo receives the most Erie County funding of any cultural agency, likely $1.5 million for 2021, which is flat compared to 2020.
Do we need more? Yes, we do. But we also understand that every small business, everyone in this area is facing, huge challenges.
The top 5 culturals that receive the most county funding are the Zoo, the Buffalo Science Museum, the BPO, the Albright Knox Art Gallery, and the Buffalo and Erie County Historical Society. Funding for each will remain flat in 2021. That sounds concerning during a pandemic when many are looking for additional dollars, but institutions like the Buffalo Science Museum are grateful for the continued support. It was closed from March until July and saw a more than 50% decrease in visitors this year.
We were definitely outperforming the industry at large. But again, we were still performing, well under our projected.
Museum CEO Marisa Wigglesworth says she was forced to cut nearly half of all part-time and full-time employees. It will again receive $955,000 from the county for the second year in a row.
We are going to take that incredible funding and we are going to do really as much and generate as strong and as wide an impact with it for the people of Erie County as possible.
Ali joins us live from the town of Tonawanda tonight. Ali, a lot to unpack here. What's the biggest takeaway from the CEOs that you spoke with?
Well, Ashley, these large cultural agencies in Erie County are going to survive. Wigglesworth, the CEO who we just heard from, tells me that a third of museums across the country are going to have to close permanently as a result of the pandemic. She's telling me, though, that is obviously not the case here. Despite operating in a deficit for the first time in years, they are committed to this community, Ashley.
Such a difficult situation for so many organizations. Our Ali Tui reporting tonight. Thank you, Ali. Still to come on 7 Eyewitness.